Hello guys, welcome to Bookstop Brixton Mix. My name's DJ Giggler and we're here with Rose Bere. Hello.
Hey.
E-Rose, how are you?
Not the E-Rose.
Sorry.
Because I-Rose tea.
But
Double
wait,
I-Rose tea.
double I-Rose, what, how'd you get that name? What is that, what does it mean?
Oh God. My first name is actually Takudzwa. It means, it's in Shona. It means blessed, we're honoured, we're blessed. So yes, you guys are blessed.
Yes.
You guys are blessed. And then obviously Rose, my middle name. But nobody uses Rose. But even my mum, she doesn't use it. Then Rose.
What do you mean? Everybody uses Rose. That's what we call you. You're Rose to us. Everyone literally knows you as Rose, so I don't understand that. Nobody uses Takudzwa.
Yeah.
So that's in Shona. But
That's
what
Shona.
language do you speak?
I speak Shona and I also speak Ndebele.
Oh, that's lit. Because I know Shona, a lot of South Africans also speak Shona, but you're Zimbabwean, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
South African?
Is it Ndebele? They
They speak Zulu.
Zulu, but
Zulu
isn't
is
there
more-
a language that they can understand from the Zim? Hey, I'm showing my ignorance here.
Yeah, you're doing it.
I'm doing that all by myself. But there's one language that sounds, I think Piff Darky explained it to me. He said like a Shona language sounds, they can understand it because he's half South African. Tell me something. There's a language South Africans speak that sounds similar to the language that Zimbabweans
so
speak.
it's Zulu. So
Yeah.
obviously South Africans have got multiple languages.
Right.
But then they speak Zulu as well.
Yeah.
So Zulu is like, so Ndebele
Yeah.
is like the watered down version of Zulu.
So why were you looking at me like I'm crazy, Rose?
It's because you said Shona, girl.
Okay. Sorry.
Because you said Shona.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's Ndebele. So Ndebele
Okay.
is more, it's like the softer version of Zulu, really.
Okay.
But yeah, I understand a bit of Zulu.
Okay, nice. So when they're gossiping and they're talking there, you
Oh, I
can,
understand.
yeah,
I
you get
understand.
it.
I get it.
Okay, word of warning. She gets
get
it. So what's your history? Were you born in Zimbabwe? Like, tell us, like, how did you come over? Like, what's the journey?
He was on a boat, girl.
No, that's not funny.
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Anyone who did, I apologize. Just jokes, guys.
Yeah.
But I was born in Zimbabwe. I was born in Bulawayo.
Nice.
So that's the second capital
Okay,
of
nice.
Zimbabwe. I was born there in 1992,
Ah.
8th of October, just in case you guys forget my birthday.
Birthday presents pending. Yeah.
Bring them.
£600 plus and gifts. Yeah.
You remember everything. You remember
We did
everything.
deep research. Yeah, we dig.
But yeah, I was born in Bulawayo. I moved to Harare. I think I was around 2.
And Harare is what, like a capital or?
That's the capital
Yeah.
of Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So I lived there for a couple of years with my mum and my dad, and then I moved to Wange. So it's another place in Zim, and then they moved me here. Then I lived in London.
That's crazy.
I know.
Because I know you mentioned the choir stuff, so I kind of want to know, when were you directing the choir? Because you've been directing choir since you were young.
So I grew up in a musical family. So everyone in my family sings. Like, they sing. So from the time we're young, they'll be teaching us how to sing harmony. So girl, I will sing that soprano, that alto, that tenor. So it was just something that was installed in our family, and also we're Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay.
You know, we love that whole a cappella singing. You know, that's the thing. So obviously, when I moved here, I used to live in Norbury, and then a couple of years down the line, my dad was like, "We're moving to Birmingham."
Hey.
Yeah, tragic.
Well,
just
from what?
playing.
Yeah, look, from what Tebza said about Birmingham and Wolverhampton and them sides, bro, it sounds tragic. Yeah.
So they moved us there, a little town called Dudley.
Oh.
Dudley. So we're there. It was nice. Obviously, I was quite involved in the church as well.
Okay.
Then.
How old were you then by the time you were in Dudley?
I was 11.
Okay, nice.
So I just started secondary school when I moved. So I was just a bit like, I was confused. I was crying all the time. I was like, why are you guys hating me? Like, why am I here? Like, because I couldn't understand the accents.
Oh, what, in Birmingham?
Yeah, they sound like they're singing.
Yeah, that's what my mum says.
Yeah.
How was it integrating? Because I came over when I was young as well. I struggled because they pretty much just moved me to South London straight away, and I have to say, like, no offense here, but the Caribbeans they really put me through it, man. They really,
It was quite interesting because obviously, like I said, when I moved, I was year 4. I was in year 4, so I went to Norbury Manor, moved me to southwest London, so it was nice. And then at that time, I had short hair.
Yeah.
I used to have long hair, but then my mum, I don't know why, mum, she cut my hair. Yeah, I moved here. Obviously, I look like a little boy. Came into school. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, what's your name?" I was like, "Let's be different." So I'm gonna say my name is Takozwa.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, "Okay, cool." So it was quite interesting because everyone, they were nice.
Okay.
But I cannot be bullied.
Okay. Nice.
I cannot be bullied.
We like that. Yeah.
But it was quite interesting. It was different. But I definitely did enjoy it. So the whole London culture and stuff like that. It was quite good. I think I had a good experience, but there was little things that I could have, changed a bit. But it was good. I think the big thing for me was moving from London to Dudley. So it was just, that was just another level.
Okay. So then you went to Dudley at 11, and is that where you started doing the choir?
Yes.
Hey.
So from the church, we used to go to church. I used to love the singing. And then we used to do like praise and worship and stuff. So I used to do a lot of like praise and worship with like, the leaders and whatever.
Yeah.
Singing, whatever. That was my favourite thing.
Yeah.
Like, I love music. So as I started getting older, we had quite community. So we used to go to this church called African Fellowship.
Oh, that's nice.
We used to have like Zimbabweans, South Africans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, all under one
Just
roof.
everyone together, yeah.
It was absolutely amazing. And then I started, that's it. So one time I got a bit excited. I was like, oh, you know what? I think we should all start singing. So I started gathering people. So guys, let's start.
It's very much your character. That's very much what you do, gathering people. Yeah.
I love that. But then we then got there, started teaching music, like just these nice songs. And I love harmony, melodies. That's my thing. So started teaching them how to sing. So we used to get like invited to like little like church concerts and stuff. Then I started doing my own church concerts as well.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we used to do like to raise like money.
Okay, fundraisers and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then like if we're trying to build a church as well.
Okay.
At that point, something that was permanent, because we used to use like a church, not a church, sorry.
Like venues, innit? Like community centres and stuff like that. Yeah.
So then I'd literally start making all this money. I was like, oh, this is quite interesting.
This is nice.
So that was that's what it came from, the whole organising stuff. Yeah. Oh God.
So then fast forward, how long did that last for?
I did that until I was.
So we've gone from 11 till.
So now this is 10 years.
Yeah.
So I moved away from Dudley when I was 21.
Yeah.
Then I went to Derby.
Oh, girl. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, that's when I stopped doing the choir stuff and all of that stuff, because it was a new environment.
Yeah.
People and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's when I moved to Derby.
And what did you start doing in Derby?
I was just working.
Yeah.
And then I knew a couple of friends that were doing events, actually then. They started doing, like, club events. So I was like, yeah, okay, this is interesting. How do you do that? So I was watching them. And then also I'd give, like, advice. And so I'm like, oh my God, why don't you try doing this? That's when I was like, oh my God, it's still in me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was when I started getting an interest to do like other events and stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No, I love that. So then Piano Love UK. when was that then? Because explain what Piano Love UK is to the audience for those who don't know.
So those who don't know, Piano Love UK is my brand.
Yeah.
It's my brand. So it started in 2020.
Nice.
Just my love for piano.
Okay,
Like,
so
I'm a
wait,
piano.
let's just get the timeline right, because you're 21, and what year was that you moved to Derby and you're watching your friends put on events?
15.
2015. So 5-6 years forward, you've got Piano Love UK. Mad. Go on.
I did that, girl.
Yeah, you did that for real.
So yeah, I've then moved back to the south.
Okay.
Now we're back.
But we're back in London.
We're back.
We're back in the great. Yeah. We're back
we're in the
into the thick of it. Within. Yes.
Oh God, it is the thick of it.
Yeah.
So I then moved back in 2020 after COVID. No, actually during COVID. I moved in. I was fed up. I was stressed. I was tired. I was like, I need a change. I need a change. So I just packed my bag. I said, I think I'm gonna
That's
go
it. Finished.
to London.
Yeah.
And then I moved. Obviously, at that point, I've always loved like house music.
Yeah.
Like Afro house.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm a piano when it started. I was like, oh my God, this is sound,
Yeah.
whatever. And then what happened? Yeah, I was speaking to a couple of people like Solace. I've known Solace for about 15 years.
Okay.
And,
Where did you meet Mixo?
It was I think it was an event in Birmingham.
Crazy.
I met them with Xavier.
Yeah.
And, oh gosh, yeah.
Shout out Xavier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shout
I
out
met them
Xavier.
I met them about 15 years ago. They used to do events called Fishertainment.
I love that.
So they were like, oh my God, Fishertainment, they're coming to Birmingham, they're coming to Manchester.
Crazy.
So we go there, and they were all DJing at that point. They were just dancing, DJing. Yes, Mix was dancing.
Do you know what? I think I saw him dance. Was it I'm a Fest stage or something like that? Oh, yeah.
He said after my set, yo,
Babe. By fire, by
You're
force.
gonna see me.
Yes. I love Mixo so much.
I know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So we were talking about it. I was like, guys, I'm gonna move to London. All of that. And then at that point, that's when I met. It was even off Twitter. I met Adept Smiles
Hey.
on Twitter. That was in 2019.
Oh, shout out to Mr. Smiles. Yeah.
And then I just put up a tweet. It was so weird. He reminds me about it all the time. To say, it said, oh my God, we need to start an I'm a Piano festival. And I remember tagging Vistos and Mix and Adept. And he was like, oh my God, are you crazy?
That'll be lit.
I'll be so lit.
Yeah.
And I said, we need to do it. So obviously that's when he started doing his events straight after lockdown. And then I started getting this idea. I was like, oh my God, something different.
Yeah.
My love for piano.
Yeah.
Piano Love UK.
Love that.
So that's how it started.
And how many events have you done since? Like, because obviously I've been watching the things, girl, and you have done some you have done some amazing events with some amazing lineups. Because obviously you're managing quite a few amazing DJs as well. But you've gone a bit quiet, and I'm wondering why. What's going on? So tell us about the events that you have done with Piano Love UK, and what can we expect next? Because we want to see something.
Okay, so yes, I did go quite a bit. I was doing quite a few events.
We've seen
2021.
You're booked and busy, yes.
That's another reason, girl.
Yeah.
That's another reason.
We see.
But I started doing the events in 2021. I remember my first one. We used what's this place called? Embarking.
Oh, that's not my end. Sorry, I can't tell you.
Was that shade?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know about.
Embarking. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
I did one that it's called that something. I did an event there. The first time I was like, oh my gosh, what if people didn't come? Whatever. I was getting like really panicky. It was the day party. This was like in August 2021, and then it was just actually 2 days before Major League.
Lit.
No, a day before Major League did Aroma.
Okay.
So I did that, and I was like, oh, people are not gonna come, blah blah blah. I remember going there. It was quite empty for like 2 hours. I was like, oh, people are not gonna come. Out of nowhere,
They just started. That's
I
it.
was like, oh my God. I was getting excited. So it all came. I was overwhelmed, but it was exciting. And then it was just nice to see the support and stuff. Like the friends that I've made. And obviously their friends, they're bringing everybody, their aunties, their mamas, their granddads, you know, everyone was there. So it was quite fun. Then after that, I started doing more events. And then my second event, actually, I did Gamo and Bella.
Oh, nice.
And Vocalistic.
How did you manage that?
It was one of the other guys that lives in Birmingham. He does Grill Yard.
Okay.
Harrow's.
You don't want to mention this guy's name? You don't want to shout him out quickly?
Oh, his name is Melusi. He does Grill Yard.
Yeah. Shout out to Melusi.
Melusi,
yes.
He does Grill Yard. He lives in Birmingham. My bro and that. But so he was just like, sis, let's do whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Then we had we did it in South London. What club was that? Hatch.
Oh, nice.
Hatch. We did that there. It was amazing. The turnout was amazing.
Love that.
And then then I started doing more. I hosted one for Room 28.
Okay.
Do you remember them?
No, I don't remember Room 28.
Solace, SK, and DJ No.
No.
They used to have
a collective.
Yeah. So that's when I did, because they were just, separating. I did their last event.
Because, babe, the dates that you're mentioning, this is why everything's so interesting to me. I was discovering piano 2021. That was like coming out of postpartum, just discovering piano.
Oh, yeah.
Piano getting me out of my depression. So you telling me there were events over there, had I known, I might have been making my way to Barking, you know what I mean? I was getting my doses of piano from Riddler at Brixton. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, Riddler was the one that was feeding me the piano. Because obviously you'll see it online with TXC and all of that. I'm like, right, this is interesting. Yeah, what's this? Then obviously I'll go to the club and Riddler's playing it. And I don't need to be around anyone. I could just be in my own little corner enjoying piano. Yeah.
That's the thing about my piano. And I used to always say this from 2019. I said, I'm a piano save lives.
Yeah, babes, straight up.
It saves lives. There's something about that music that makes you, I don't know, you're in your own bubble. And most of the music it's like just about being happy, celebrating like friendships, love, being around like your favorite people.
On top of which, like most of it we don't understand anyway. So just the upbeatness, I think, got to me more than anything. And just seeing something new, because I don't know if like for you, but I was getting tired of that rapping stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love rap, I love hip hop, but I was getting a little bit tired of the why are you so aggressive, why are you angry every day? You can't leave that stuff at home. Do you get what I mean? Every single day, every tune you're angry. Yeah, every tune we're ratchet. So piano was a bit different. It was just like you can dance. There was no kind of like holding a wall or holding a corner. Everyone was kind of like in the middle.
Just
like
doing your own thing.
it's different, right? Yeah.
But I think that's the thing about it. It's just feel good music, you know. Like I said, there's somewhere you know when which one came out? Kabza and My Brothers Are.
Which tune? Name any.
Which one was it? Not Abalele. It came out at the same time. But the point that I'm trying to make
yes.
There's something about that music where I know when I'm around my friends that don't understand like Zulu or Ndebele or whatever, it's almost as if they can feel it.
Right.
They can feel it. So I'm like, oh, you're getting emotional.
Yeah.
But I can feel something that when you explain what it means, everyone's like,
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing about amapiano. It's just a powerful sound. And I think it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
No, I love that so much. So, okay, cool. Fast forward, you've done Piano Love UK. You've worked with the likes of Status 100 PR. Shout out to them. They've done some amazing things. Yes. And then you've gone on to managing and hosting. Did Girls Irate come, UA and R-ing for Girls Irate, did I come before you started hosting and managing, or did that come like alongside?
No, that was way after. That was way
What, Girls
after.
Are Eight was way after the
Yeah,
managing
so
and the hosting.
with,
Okay. So hit me with the managing and the hosting first.
yeah,
Which
so
one came first, the
it
managing
was
or
the
the hosting?
managing. The
Hey.
managing came first.
All right.
The hosting, it was more like we'd go studio, and then let's say Ade is on the decks or Mix is on the decks.
You jump on
There's
the
a
mic.
there, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh no.
Pirates, bring back the microphones, man. Come on, man. Stop
They
it,
took
man.
them away.
Ah, stop doing that.
They took them away. But I used to just pick up the mic.
Yeah.
Like I said, because I love singing. So I used to just pick up the mic and just do it as a that kind of thing. And then so the managing came first. I think Mix Solace did one of, I don't remember which event it was. One of his first songs.
Okay.
Like that was, oh god, that was ages ago. And then that's when I met Kanda Cole.
Oh, nice.
Like, but I'd met him before. It's just that day he was like, Rose, I want you to manage me. I was like, manage? I was like, what? And he was like, no, because you know the people, you know, people always whatever. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. Let's see how this goes. So that's literally when the managing started. This was 2021.
Yeah.
At the end of 2021.
Nice.
So that came along. So Cannibal came, and then literally a few months later, Dylan Franklin.
Nice.
Like, I've been watching you, and I said, whoa.
Well, yeah.
I said, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Could you manage? I was like, okay. Then Tabs came along.
Right.
One Tabs. So it was. I was a bit surprised. I was like, what do they like?
Yeah.
I've not done anything to show them that, you know. So it was a blessing. And
Yeah.
obviously Uncle K as well.
Yeah.
It was a blessing that it just.
That's a serious roster you got there, you know. That's a very serious roster, babe. Yeah, so that's Kanda, Dylan Franklin, Tabo, One Tabs, Uncle K. Yo.
They're doing the most. They're doing the most. And there might be a few more.
Oh.
But we'll wait. I went.
Yeah, you're not gonna really.
Here first. Okay.
Yeah.
But at the moment, just keep watching. Just keep watching. There's bigger plans this year.
Okay, I love
there's
that.
A lot that I want to do.
Okay,
especially
can you
with
drop the
managers
tea
that-
on me first before you go on your Instagram?
It might be
Just-
a lady.
Oh,
It might be a
is it
lady
the one
that
I'm
we-
thinking of?
That we all know of. But
Yeah.
we won't get into that.
I mean, she's good. I like her.
Please don't.
If it's the one I'm thinking of,
Yeah.
the lady. Well, we can't talk about it now because otherwise you haven't announced it, is it?
You trying to trick me.
It's
You trying to trick me. You trying to trick me. Not falling for it.
maybe. So then,
All the ladies play well. You're amazing.
thank you so much.
You're amazing.
I've really been working hard on my skills. Thank you.
love it.
Thank you so much.
I am loving it.
I appreciate it. So I did want to ask, with the managing, how do you balance that with the artistry? Because it's come now and it's come fast. Do you get what I mean?
With also, like I said, the first gig that I had for hosting was Nikki Summers and Des Duo, my girls. So they got offered to do like a night at Jazz Cafe.
Nice.
So then Nikki called me and she was like, Rose, do you want to do paid? I was like, what?
Lovely.
I was like, oh, but I do it for fun. She was like, no, try it, girl. And I was like, girl, okay. So that was the first one that I did paid. And then literally after that, then people started, Rose. And I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, I only did it for my friends.
Yeah.
Then straight after that, that's when I started taking it seriously. Thank you, Nikki Summers.
Oh.
But yeah, that's when it all started. But I think with the hosting, whereas with the boys, like I would have to, speak to people, go out there, and whatever. But I think with the hosting, I'm very, very blessed where people they just, call me.
Yeah.
Like, Rose, do you want to do this and whatever? But I want to take it seriously this year.
Yeah.
And actually,
Push through.
push through and go out there, man, and do the thing.
Yeah, no, because if you've ever been to a piano event in London and Rose is hosting, she's very serious about, when she says piano, yeah, you say piano, piaaa, okay? You don't repeat the piano, okay?
And I'm like, no, you did it wrong.
As
You're
you
gonna do it
should,
again.
as you should, because I'm not like South African or anything. Like I'm quite new to the scene. I still consider myself quite new to the scene. So when I go out to other places where it's not really piano, I'm the Piano Piaaa because I know the correct one. Yeah, you're not saying the wrong one. Okay,
You heard
yeah,
it first.
it's good education. I like it.
I love that.
So, boom, I wanted to ask you in terms of managing artists, like what tips would you give to other managers in terms of like managing artists and DJs? Because say for example, like the stuff I don't know if you watched my Tebza interview. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen all of it.
Babe, have you seen the little snippets where
Yes,
he's
I
talking
have.
about, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So first, I need some tips for people managing DJs and artists in the UK, like other managers. And also I need tips for artists and DJs coming in, say for example, like with that situation, how could they avoid situations like that? So if there's a tour manager and there's an artist coming in, or there's already an existing artist in the UK, how do you deal with them? How do you kind of market that? Because piano's quite niche. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, how do you market them? Because we were talking earlier and you're saying you have a hard time sometimes marketing the lads, easier to market the ladies.
Women,
yeah. So how do you go about kind of marketing? Yeah, just talk me through the things, man. How do you do
I
it?
force them. You better book my ticket. I'm just joking. No, I think with like when it comes to like you said, the managers and part. I think for me, it's just getting to know the people I work with,
right,
as clients. They're my bosses.
Yeah.
My bosses. So I just get to know them, like where they want to go, where they want to take certain things. So I was laughing with Kanda the other day when I said I want to start like doing like a task sheet.
Yeah.
When we sit down and say, okay, cool. What do you want to do by September? What do you want to do by December? So basically working on their craft and then what they want to do. So that's how you get that focus to sort of say, okay, cool. Kind of cool wants to do this by this time. This is what I would have to do. So just basically talking to them, just finding out exactly where they want to be, how they want to move with their like DJ career and stuff like that. So it makes it much easier. And then I think also working with men is quite easy.
Agreed.
I'm quite bossy.
So it works, innit? They like being bossed about. Secretly, they do, man. Yeah, they do.
They love it. So I'm quite bossy. But then the good thing about they don't. There's no like arguments. We don't argue. Stuff like that. If they need something, they can call me. Whereas this lineup, I really want to be on there.
Right.
So then I find ways to say, okay, cool. How can we get them
push
on
up?
There? Then I just obviously try and establish a relationship with like certain promoters, and then just kind of try and sell them to just say, I've got this person, I've got that person. And also when it comes to, like you said, the artist, and it can be a bit difficult because at the same time, I was just saying to you guys earlier, because you've got obviously big events that will have like that money behind them.
Right.
And stuff like that. Then you also have like events like Piano Love, like Funke, like Strictly Piano.
Yeah.
There's different like Red Hour as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult sometimes to bring in artists.
Yeah.
Because remember, you have to get them their visas, you have to get them their flight tickets, you have to get them also traveling when they're around here.
Yeah.
Where they need to stay as well. So it's very like it's difficult because I'm just like, oh my guys, I would love to bring them.
Right.
I'd love to bring them to the crowd because obviously that's where it all started before these other big productions. But I'd love to bring them. But then it's very difficult because we have to sell those tickets.
Yes,
to
we
make
do.
that money.
Yeah.
Most of the times when I've worked with artists,
yeah,
you won't make a profit.
I really just want to touch on the topic with Tebza because that stuff shook me to my core. Yeah, I was here like trying not to cry. My GoPro was there, I was trying to look away. Like, it was horrendous. And before then, it was Sandy the DJ, the poor girl. Like,
I heard that story.
What's going on, babes? What's going on?
I think that's a terrible one because it makes some of us promoters look very bad because people won't be able to trust us, It's just the whole, I heard Sandy was booked, she came over, things went left, and then they took her to the airport, left her there, and she didn't have a ticket
Imagine.
to fly back to South Africa. That was sad.
Yeah.
She was on live. She was upset, and I would be upset. I'll be upset. So I think it's just one of those things where, like, for me, it's the passion that I have for growing the scene, for also just pushing people. You know, like I don't want people to come around me and then it's like going to someone's house and they just treating you bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not because I'm not gonna want to go back.
Yeah, that's
so
what
I think it's just a thing where we just need to be mindful. Like we're saying, you don't know people's struggles, and they're probably coming here excited, like, oh my God, I'm here.
Right.
I'm in the UK.
Right.
It's exciting. People want to see me, and then you're treated like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to come back.
Yeah.
But I think it's just, as promoters, just be mindful, treat everyone well, make their stay even better. Because when they go back, you want people to
talk right.
My experience in the UK, it was amazing. I met these people, blah blah blah. So it starts to make us look crazy.
Right. But we do know, like, even as a DJ in the UK dealing with UK promoters, man, some of them are really, like, questionable. Like, I feel like there's no avoiding them. There's going to be bad apples everywhere. What tips would you give to the artists and DJs coming down? What should they look out for if they've been booked from back home? Yeah, say, like, they're from South Africa, wherever. What are they supposed to look out for? What could a Sandy looked out for to have avoided this situation? What could Tebs have looked out for to avoid this kind of situation?
I think doing your research.
Right.
Doing your research, talking to the ones that have been here before.
Right.
Sort of figure out to say, okay, have you heard about this person? What was the experience like? Just trying to gauge what people's experiences was. And also, like I said, it's great. I'll be mortified. I'll be throwing things.
Babe.
I'll be coming to look for you. But it's just, I think it's just one of those things. Just do your research, find out certain things, and also like develop those relationships.
Right.
Like I said, I've got relationships with people, producers, DJs in South Africa, even hosts and people like that. You know, they'll look for advice, like how do I get into the scene in the UK? How do I promote my music over there? I see, you know, people always mention like Waffles, people like Major League. So it's just finding the right people that you can trust, and you have to stay prayed up in this game.
Yeah.
Just to know, you know, because I've been saying this prayer as well, off topic, but I've been saying this prayer to just sort of be like, God, this year just sort of reveal to me toxic people, or just move people away that, you know, that don't have.
And you know, God will move them away.
God
will move them away.
He's been working. So just be mindful. Get advice from people that have been here. Just try and connect with certain like people that are in the scene. Just speak to them. Just like, can you help me? How can I do this? Because you find that there's a lot of people that sit on knowledge.
Yeah.
People that sit on. It's like me. Sometimes I wouldn't call it I'm lazy. It's just sometimes like life gets the best of all of us. So sometimes I do sit on certain things I have.
Yeah.
Knowledge. Connections that I have, but then now I'm trying to utilize that a bit more. Just offering that hand to be like, okay, cool, what do you need? Like there's artists that are coming, like I said, Nandipa is coming.
Yes.
So people like that, just connect with the right people, just sort of gauge before you come here.
Yeah.
Just find out what's going on.
Yeah.
And you know, I think it'll work.
Yeah.
But just stay prayed up.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Okay, cool. Thank you for those tips. I now want to touch upon, because we mentioned this before, Girls Irate. So you're an A&R for Girls Irate, which is amazing. Tell us, what is Girls Irate? What are you doing as an A&R in there? What's kind of going on there? What's the vibes?
Girls Irate is a company run by Carla Marie Williams. She is a songwriter, producer. So she started this a few years back. So she's written songs for like big artists.
I saw Beyonce, Lemonade. Yeah, credits her.
So she started a company because she was discussing it. You know how hard it is for females to get into the music industry, because it's a lot of things are male driven. So I think she wanted to start a company run by women, for women. So she's got artists, everything is based around the female talents, and you know, she does like workshops about music, just trying to bring people in there. So my role, I was recommended by Norile.
Nice,
Yes,
yeah.
the
Shout out
dancer,
to
she's
her.
amazing, she's absolutely amazing. So she recommended me to Carla. We had an interview because she wanted to bring the whole, like, I'm a piano side, the sort of house music side, the African feel, like the Southern African feel, to the company, to just introduce people to the new sound.
Right.
So my thing was bringing in different artists, different producers, to just create, like, send beats and, you know, just work with, you know, different projects that we're doing. So it was incredible. It was amazing. So now it was so exciting for me, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, these people that were asking me, like, from South Africa, like, help me. I do this, but my music is not out there. And I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. So I got to get in contact with these guys and say, listen, I've got an opportunity for you. Come through, or just listen to this, have, you know, research, listen to the artist, find how you can, you know,
connect the dots.
The dots and make it connect. So it's just amazing.
That's amazing. That's so interesting. And I must say, Rose, from the moment I entered the scene, like back in 2021, you were someone that I saw often, and I looked and I thought, oh, right, she's getting busy, she's well connected. And I mentioned this to Ade as well. It can be a little bit intimidating approaching somebody that you see active and about, that might be, you know, something. It might just be that we feel small and, you know, don't want to approach it, or whatever. It could be that because you're such a big character as well. Like, just see what I mean. Like, are you easily approachable? Like,
I am. I'm a bubbly person.
Yeah.
I love being around people. I love making people feel good.
Yeah.
And I love just being, you know, around positive people. Like, I'm very bubbly. So I've noticed a lot of people do say, like, when I'm around you, I also feel like,
right,
guys, let's be crazy together.
Yeah. No, facts.
Let's be crazy. Like, what are we doing? We're going home? No, you're not. No,
yes. No. If you're out with Rose, you're not going home. Let me tell you, you're not going home.
What's home? There's a thing in hosting. There's a thing that they say, like, I don't want to sleep at home. I don't want to sleep at home. Of course I do, guys.
Standard.
I live somewhere.
Yeah, we have a home.
I have a bed. But it's like, you know, that sort of feeling, like, oh my gosh, I want to be around good vibes.
Yeah.
I also want to spread good vibes. So it's nice. It can be exhausting sometimes, trying to stay, like, positive as well for everyone. But I feel like I was saying to you, for me, Ama Piano has always been there for when I feel sad, when I feel down, because we all suffer through certain things. Like, I've got anxiety. Yeah. So,
hey, you, anxiety, Rose.
And people don't get that. I would literally say to people, oh my God, guys, I've got anxiety. But you find that, ask my friends, they'll tell you. And I'm like, guys, I woke up very anxious today. Like, you know, but then things like the events that we do, when I speak to the DJs that I manage, when I speak to other DJs, when I speak to different promoters, when I speak to people with ideas, I get really excited. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much I want to do.
Right.
So it's just one of those things where I have to sort of kick myself out of that thing. But then with doing what I do, it puts me, like, I get excited.
Yeah.
I get so excited. So everything kind of, you know, starts to make sense. And it's hard. Yeah. But I just love being around people. So I do get some people will tell you, like, oh, the first time I met Rose, she was screw facing me.
Babe, you can be scary sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
What's your story?
Yeah. Excuse me. Hi.
What's your story?
I swear, Rose used to make me feel sometimes like, but that's when I was coming in the scene. Me too, I suffer from anxiety, like imposter syndrome and stuff like that. I'd be like, she doesn't like me, man. I don't know what I've done to offend this girl. She doesn't like me. But you know what? After sitting down with you and actually chatting with you, you're a proper real person. Yeah. Like now I understand. I'm like, this girl is just gonna be a bit mean. Like, why? Do you know what I mean? I don't feel right. But then after chatting to you, you just get to realize, right, everyone's human kind of vibes. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, but I think when people meet me, I'm busy. So I'm even trying to manage a stage. So
you're not trying to hear no small chat right now.
So obviously, sometimes I'm like, 1 minute.
Yeah.
And then it comes off as rude sometimes.
Right.
But then when people get to know me, like, oh,
You're all right.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah, what did you think? Like,
Yeah.
But then I'm very welcoming. Anyone can approach me if you need help. If you need, not money though.
Not in this economy.
Don't ask for money. But if you need like anything, like, can you introduce me to certain people?
Yeah.
I'm your feel good person.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
okay, you're going through something, you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? I'm like, cool, let's go.
This is what we do. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's take you out of that space right now, because I don't like it when people, because I have days where I'm just like, then I have to.
So what? You just snap yourself out of it?
You
Prayer.
have to.
Yeah.
Like you said, the whole prayer thing. Like, I speak to my friends quite often. Like, I've become so how do I say? Like, so open now to just say, do you know what? I struggle with this. And then there's a day where I opened up to people. I was like, guys, you don't know, but I go through this. And everyone's like, what?
What? Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And then
Because you
people
look
start
so
going,
well put together, babe.
I never
Yeah.
look like you struggle.
That's it. Amen.
Never
Lesson
look
learned.
Like you struggle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, like I said, I'm praying more this year, because I did sort of, you know,
Yeah.
that thing. I'm praying more, waking up, just like trying to breathe that, you know, positivity and stuff. So honestly, I try my best to be the most warming person ever.
Yeah. Amen. We receive it, man. No, because you're really good vibes, I must say.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Once I got to know you and broke through that wall, yeah, it's been a pleasure, I must say.
Thank
You're
you.
proper, thoroughly enjoying your vibes and your presence and stuff like that. Just to round off then, in terms of, I want to go back to managing your artists, etc. And I just want to get the proper, like, core tips, especially for DJs. Let me be specific, especially for DJs. What should they do to get themselves out there, get themselves booked, be recognizable, etc., etc.? Because you're a promoter as well as a manager, and you do this thing. You're an artist. We're not going to talk about your singing yet because you're not talking about it. So we're going to stick to the hosting for now. But Rose sings, by the way. You heard it here first. But yeah, how do the DJs get about getting themselves booked, getting themselves recognized? How do they approach certain brands to say, if they don't have a manager, how do they approach certain brands to say, boom, I want to play?
Like I said, there's some advice that I've given out to say social media presence. It's always number one, because we're driven by social media, TikTok, Instagram and stuff like that. So if you just make yourself presentable, like doing mixes,
Yeah.
you know, I, for one, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't like listening to mixes.
Right.
I'm a live person kind of.
Right.
That's my vibe.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people love to listen to mixes,
Right.
you know? But just make sure you're out there. Go to certain events, make yourself known to promoters. Just go and just, you know, when they're free, just like, hi, my
Boom.
name is, I'm a DJ, whatever. Just get those connections, try and connect and stuff. Because I always go to certain events where it's networking. So network, make sure you're posting more about your music, your likes. People love to know the person that's playing, you know. Like, just do, you know, those little questionnaires that they do.
Yeah.
Like, just ask, want to know about me? Hey,
Ask.
what's my name?
Yeah.
Egla. Cool. What do you guys want to know? Just make people know you on that personal level.
Right.
Where they're going to feel comfortable. People want to feel you as a person, you know. But I'll say definitely put yourself out there. Go and visit as many. You don't have to go out all the time. But if it's just for like an hour, just pop in there. Just make yourself known. And just, yeah, I'll say network.
Because there's an issue with that. I have an issue with that because there's that, don't be too out there, you need to maintain exclusivity, and then same time it's be out there and get to know and talk to. Where does the line come in?
For me, I genuinely feel like if you're out there getting to know people, they become, because if I go to people and say, go and book Dylan Franklin, they're going to sit down and say, okay, well, we've never seen him.
Who is he?
And I'm sitting there going, oh, that's his Instagram and whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, but I want to see them. Like, I want to get to know them, because I've noticed most promoters would actually say, bring him to my event.
Yeah.
Bring them to, let them come through. But I think that whole, don't be out there, don't do too much and whatever. Just be yourself, enjoy, just be around people. Get people to just get to know you. That's how I look at it.
Okay, that's fantastic advice. I'm going to take that on, yes.
You better get out. Get out.
So, Rose, what's next? What's happening? What's popping?
There's a lot of shows, guys. This year is gonna be.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. The hosting, you're gonna see me more stages, more events. Working with my DJs as well. Got artists coming through as well, and more events this year. More events, more collabs. You're gonna see them. If you guys follow me, you'll see that I'm posting other people's events as well. The collabs that I'm doing. So you'll see my page is just I'm there promoting other people's stuff as well. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I love that so much. Well, Rose, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank
I hope
you.
we can have you back at some point. And I really, babes, the singing, man. Look, I understand, yeah? So this is... This is what I'm going to have to do. We're going to have to book like a studio session and put you in there. Maybe get like an intimate something, because I really think you're talented and I don't know why you're hiding.
I'm not hiding. I do have a song. It's been mastered right now. I'm going to have, some meetings. Then we're going to do a release date.
Okay, fantastic.
So you don't worry, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
I'm sending it to you first.
Amen.
Don't worry.
Okay.
This year you're going to see a lot of me.
Okay.
A lot of me.
And I'm really looking forward to it. Bookstop Brixton Mix featuring Rose Bere. We're out. Thank you so much for watching our videos and supporting our channel. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Bookstop Brixton Mix.